we decided to go to Group Link because we'd moved to Jacksonville and we had met a few people in our neighborhood, but we were really missing that intentional community that we felt. We joined one group, and we were in that group for 2 years, and at the end of the 2 years, it was like we couldn't wait for Group Link to start all over again.
Before we had group, the week goes so fast. There's so many activities, so many things with the kids that when you get back to Sunday and you finally see people again, I felt like before we got into intentional community, I'd see people on Sunday and that's it. And that was something that we didn't want.
My friend Beth, who I had invited to join Access, decided to go to Group Link and had a great experience and talked to me about how they were going to include singles and with married couples. So I'm just so thankful that I gave community group another chance.
2 years ago, we started talking about joining group. Well, Cheryl did most of the talking, and I dug my heels in. I did mostly that. The week before Group Link, and I was still kind of going back and forth. I wasn't sure if it was going to be the right fit for me, and I guess it was a message that basically was, you're going to Group Link this Sunday. And when I got her text that said that, I was like, right. Even though I didn't think I was going to want to be a part of a group, it's been amazing, like meeting great people and developing these friendships. So I'm glad we did it. I'm glad you talked me into it.
I will say that group has helped our marriage. It has helped us be better parents. It's helped us have real conversations about our faith and what we think. Just seeing him open up to everybody and knowing that you're not alone in some of the struggles you deal with just in everyday life has been a huge blessing, and we're just so grateful to have friends like you.
So after going to your group on Wednesdays, it's really nice because you actually see a lot of more familiar faces at church on Sunday. And so then you're excited to find out hey, how's your weekend? Or maybe even have lunch afterward. So the group actually builds your experience on Sundays.
Even more than the comfort that you find when you get to interact with people that are going through the same struggles as you, seeing some of the different struggles that maybe you just haven't come across yet, right? And how we game plan for that it's very powerful stuff.
If I hadn't joined a group, I think today I would probably be living in crippling anxiety. I wouldn't probably feel like I have confidence in God's plan for my life. I realized so much through this group and prior groups of really feeling like God does have a plan for me. Yeah, I do fall short every day, but I feel like y'all have been such good examples to help me realize through your stories and your examples and your advice that I am on the right path and I can do this.
I get goosebumps right now when I think about it. Just my week isn't complete without seeing all of you and sharing experiences and just sharing in the highs and lows.
The biggest takeaway for me has been meeting everybody, getting to know them. I think we've talked about this quite a bit, just having these relationships. Cheryl had mentioned that I'm generally not as extroverted as her, but once I start to meet people, and especially smaller environments, one-on-one, I love getting to know everybody in here. And so the biggest thing for me about this has just been the relationships. That's what I'll take away from this and bring to the next group.
Ooh, going to the next